I'm just going to come out and say it. When Zelda Echoes of Wisdom was shown, I was unimpressed. The Link's Awakening style never really grabbed me, and I kinda put this game down as a low effort project from Nintendo to tide us over until the Switch 2 comes out. But then reviews came out, saying that the game was actually good. So I decided to open my wallet and see for myself. And what I found was astonishing. Zelda Echoes of Wisdom is a masterpiece, and one of the best Zelda games of all time. Let me explain. Zelda Echoes of Wisdom has a fun and quirky vibe and art style. It throws you straight into the action. In an interesting role reversal, you play as Princess Zelda, and Link has disappeared this time, which means you only have magic to defend yourself and accomplish your tasks. You learn new echoes by encountering and defeating new objects and enemies, and you're free to solve puzzles and fight enemies with whatever means you see fit. There are also lots of traditional Zelda dungeons to complete alongside side objectives and also the main story missions. The Triforce, called Tri, follows you around, and as you upgrade your abilities and energy, you can summon more and more echoes. Echoes can be anything from a simple bed or footstool to actual enemies that you defeat. And as you can see so far, all of these twisted and changed little aspects that we're used to with Zelda add up to a fresh take on the franchise. What's also interesting is that the world of Hyrule is also vast and contains different biomes that we've come to know throughout the series, like the Gerudo Desert. So exploration is fun and characters and enemies change based on their environment. For example, you'll find sand piranhas in the Gerudo Desert but not anywhere else. But most of all, Echoes of Wisdom is just fun. Nintendo has allowed the developers of the game to turn things on their head and let us control Zelda this time, something that fans have been wanting to do for years and years. This flies in the face of what we've come to expect from other major game companies like Ubisoft, who keep pumping out the same old copy and paste titles. Nintendo is usually quite protective of its IPs, so it's really going out on a limb here to offer us something fresh and new. What I found really interesting about Zelda Echoes of Wisdom is that I actually like this better than Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. Now, don't get me wrong, those are both good games that modernise the Zelda franchise, but Echoes of Wisdom captures the fun and magic of the classic Zelda games far better. Mechanically, Echoes of Wisdom is a simple game, but its puzzles can be brain-teasingly hard. But what's really refreshing here is that it's the kind of hard that has me resisting using walkthroughs, because I want the satisfaction of completing these puzzles myself. And that's a rarity for me because I'm usually easily frustrated. Zelda Echoes of Wisdom is a refreshingly fun game. It doesn't have long cutscenes, and it doesn't have some complex story that you really don't want to pay attention to after a long day. It's a game that lets you jump in and is fun and cutesy and lets you just play the game and enjoy it. Mechanically, there's only a couple of buttons that you have to use to actually play the game, and using the magic to summon echoes is actually an ingenious idea. Usually we're used to being Link and being able to fight anything with our sword and destroy it and block, but now we're controlling Princess Zelda, we don't have that luxury. And I think that the fact that this is an isometric game and not a full-on 3D game like Breath of the Wild is a testament to how Nintendo make games. And it shows that we don't necessarily need a huge open world to explore if it's lifeless. Here's looking at you, Ubisoft. My experience with Zelda Echoes of Wisdom goes to show that you shouldn't judge a game by its graphics. Sure, the fancy cutscenes of all the other Zelda games and games in general might look good when you're watching a trailer, but that doesn't mean they're actually fun to play. Zelda Echoes of Wisdom shows us what it is to have childish joy again, where we just have fun with the characters. They don't even have voice actors. It shows that ideas and dungeons and solving puzzles can be just as compelling as all the latest shooters. Anyway, this is all to say that Echoes of Wisdom is a great game, and in my eyes, It's a masterpiece that's up there with the best Legend of Zelda games of all time. If you haven't given this game a try yet, you really should. Have you played Zelda Echoes of Wisdom? Let me know in the comments how you think it ranks against the other games in the series. As usual, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.